millennials are so worried about wrinkles that haven't even come yet that they're using Botox as a preventative procedure. Now, although Botox is most commonly associated with middle-aged people wanting to turn back the clock, preventative Botox is becoming a rising trend among people in their 20s. The question is it safe? Is it okay to start that young? And joining us this morning is Dr. Matthew Knight with Knight Dermatology in downtown Orlando. Great to see you.
Great to be back.
And our friend Dakota, who was one of our writers here. She's agreed to be here to kind of show us exactly what areas that women and men are targeting. Okay, so let's talk first about this preventative idea of, okay, I don't even want to see wrinkles on my face, so I'm going to start doing Botox when I'm, what age, 25?
Sure, that's the deal is millennials are getting this more and more. You know, the world is full of beauty vloggers and bloggers, and we just heard about one that makes $1,000 or $1 million with a hashtag. You know, and just because you found something under a rock and it's the secret to endless beauty doesn't mean it's true. There's only a few things that actually work to help preserve our youthful appearance. Things like intuitive things like sunscreen, things like Retin-A every night, and Botox and Dysport and other neuromodulators are becoming one of them. It's a pillar for preventing lines and wrinkles and aging, and we start with younger people sometimes.
It's not inexpensive. I mean, if you want to do this type of maintenance, I mean, it does cost, right, money, but it is something that can actually prevent wrinkles. So okay, I'll give you an example, Doc. Say Dakota starts using Botox now. She's in her 20s, and she does it, keeps up the routine for 20 years. Does that mean she's not going to get wrinkles? Well,
it's not really all about wrinkles, and I'm glad you brought that up. When Botox first came out, we focused on the wrinkles, but we now know it's way more than that. It's the way the brow looks. When we meet people, we look right here to assess if they're happy or sad, if they're well-rested, young or old, and using the knowledge of a decade of injecting Botox and Dysport, we can affect the brow to help Dakota look younger, longer. So if she starts in her late 20s or early 30s, when she gets to 40, 45, 50, and she does all the other things right, she's going to look better than she would if she wouldn't have done Botox at all. So we tell folks we'll see you 3 to 4 times a year, and it's really a pillar of the anti-aging strategy in America right now.
So where on her face, we're not going to actually do any live Botox injections, but where on her face would you, as a 20-something, would you want to kind of target in?
Well, so again, we're not really worried about wrinkles too much because Dakota's very youthful appearing because she's youthful, but we focus on the mid part of the brow here, and this was marketed as the 11s, and then we've got the crow's feet area, but what we're really trying to do is help Dakota preserve this youthful heart-shaped brow that in a subliminal way, when we meet each other, makes her look young, approachable, well-rested, friendly, all those things we're trying to get. So it's not really about what we can describe what we see, but it's about how we feel when we meet other people. And we can use Botox to help preserve that youthful appearance in her over time.
Now, there is such a thing as overdoing it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm sure you see that a lot, right? Do you caution people against that?
Absolutely. I mean, there are people that want things that aren't appropriate. Part of my job is to tell people that's not a good idea. But the other thing I wanted to tell folks is that injecting Botox is not an easy science sometimes. The forehead is kind of like a Rubik's Cube. There's all these different muscles doing all different things. So make sure that the person you're seeing has a really robust understanding of what we're trying to do, because it's not all about wrinkles. It's about preserving youth, and that takes a lot of hard study to get it right.
Absolutely, and he's good at it. Great to have you, Dr. Knight.
Thanks
How can our viewers find you?
Well, I'm moving to Instagram.
Okay, good.
I know. I'm one of those guys. So I'm JKnightMD on Instagram and Dr. Knight on Facebook.
I already follow you.
Yeah.